Happy Thursday? That's what day it is, right? Yeah, totally. I hope you guys are having a good day. My day was pretty good, but a little weird. um, so if if you guys are ready, I'm gonna tell you a little story, and then I'm gonna open a package that I got today. And for some reason, there's some confusion that I guess I understand, but people keep thinking that when I post my streams doing um, birthday unboxing videos, that day is my birthday. It's not my birthday yet. My birthday is on the 26th. I know I say that like multiple times in the last couple videos, but I guess some people don't watch the videos. They just see the title and they're like, oh, it's your birthday. But I've done multiple so far. So it's like, I'm not doing like, I don't have two or three or five birthdays in 1 month. It's on the 26th, and I'm going to be opening presents that come in the mail up until until they stop coming in regards to my birthday. So if anybody's confused about that, I do it every year, but I guess it's been a year, so some people forget. So glad to hear that you were notified of the stream, Raven Chris. Oh, you weren't notified. You just you saw that I was live. Okay. Yeah, that works too. Hey, you can always turn notifications on, that little ding ding thing. So, today, this morning was a little weird because so I could not sleep last night. I didn't get to sleep until like 3 in the morning. And I woke up at like 9:30. I was like, no, I need more sleep. And then I ended up waking up at like 12:30, and I was like, shit. Well, so I got up. My mom had to go to work, and um, oh, actually, I should probably tell you about the dream first. Storytelling and shit. So I had a dream. So as my mom was pulling out, I remembered because I heard a scraping sound, and I remembered in my dream. I was like, oh yeah, I dreamt that I don't know whose car it was because it looked different. It kind of looked like a combination of both of our cars or something. And because I have a van, and so I got in her car because it wasn't my car. It was her car in the dream, I think. And so I get in the car, and there's sensors, which neither of our cars have this, but there were sensors that were saying that something had hit our car, and or either something had hit it or that it was damaged or both. And it was lighting up on the two front bumper areas, and like going flashing orange or whatever, saying that there was something wrong. So I was like getting underneath the car, like looking and seeing like, what is there something in the wheel well, like what's the problem. And then I started like staring at the wheel and being like, are my wheels like off or something? Like do they need an alignment? Which I do need an alignment. I need to get that soon. But anyways, so that's all I remember in my dream, that there was something wrong with the car that I couldn't figure out that had to do with the front bumper. Guess what happened to my mom today? It's very snowy, very icy out here right now because I'm in Pennsylvania. And she backed up out of her driveway, and because she didn't shovel enough of the snow, it had turned like really hard, almost into ice. And at the edge of the driveway, it was a bit of a lip. And so she pulled out. I heard the scraping noise. She came back. She's like, you'll never guess what happened. My front bumper fell off. That's what she said. So it didn't actually fall off. It's still attached right now, technically, but it's hanging. And so she's not very happy that she's going to have to pay to get the bumper fixed. I had to drive her to work. But like, what the hell, man? Like, why did I dream about that? That was crazy. I was like, I really, like, I was thinking in the dream, I was like, I hope something doesn't actually happen to my car. Like, I almost realized that it was a dream. And I was like, okay, there's nothing wrong. Like, because I couldn't figure it out in the dream. I was like, well, if there's nothing wrong, then I guess there's nothing wrong. Like, oh, I don't know. I guess that was like the universe telling me or warning me that my mom was gonna. I guess you would call that an accident. Duct tape, wire, and chewing gum. Honestly, I was thinking maybe I could try and see if I could help so she doesn't have to spend a bunch of money at a body shop, but I don't know. Um, I don't know how bad it is yet. I just see it kind of, tilted at an angle, and the undercarriage looks a little, eh. So we'll see. And it's cold as shit right now, so I don't think that I would want to be out there doing that. Send me pics. I might be able to assist. Okay, cool. Yeah, if anybody's a car man, let me know. But well, not, I don't mean like to work on it, just to give me advice, obviously. So yeah, that was really weird today. Um, I guess I'll tell you a little bit more about my day. I found some good recipes for bone broth. So my I'm hoping my stomach issues will stop if I consistently ingest things that are good for me, which I love yogurt, so the probiotic stuff is right up my alley. I got some like kefir. I'm just gonna suck that shit down. Those are so good. And I also found little sippable bone broth things, like the Campbell soup that has the lid with the sippy cup. I found bone broth in those, and it was really, really good. So I'm happy about that. And I got all the ingredients that I needed. Except for fresh turmeric, I didn't find that. But I got fresh ginger and parsnips and like other good things for your body to put in there. So yeah, that was fun shopping for bone broth and such. I'm excited to. Oh, and I didn't find chicken feet. Thank you for the like. Um, I was looking for chicken feet because apparently they're really rich in collagen or whatever. And you don't like eat the chicken feet. The bone broth is just the broth. And after like straining everything out, but it's really good to get like collagen in there. Unfortunately, I cannot find any around here, but that's okay. Man, even the butcher had any. I was like, "Do you have chicken? Then why don't you have feet?" I didn't say that, but I was thinking it. Anyways, so that was my day. Sorry, my wrist just cracked. So I guess I will go ahead and open this package. I think I know what to do because someone told me that they were getting it for me, but we will see. Okay. Also, all I've had today was a burger patty and that thing of bone broth. So I'm not hungry when I don't smoke. Yep, I was right. Okay, so this isn't anything like extravagant. Well, I mean, to show off to you guys, but it is to me. Because these chargers, and they do look like the right chargers, finally. I lost my charger to my massager. And I'm really grateful that my friend Dave sent these to me. Thank you very much. Now I have two. Now if I lose them, it's my fault. Well, it was my fault the first time, but whatever. So thank you so much for that. Right now, I am using like a jerry-rigged broken tripod. So if anybody wants to go to the my wish list, my Amazon wish list, and get me a new tripod, that would be something that I could really use. And of course, I would give you free photos. That's like I do with every present that is sent to me. So thank you so much. Thank you for all the birthday wishes. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday. Thank you so much for the likes. And Oh, that's right. There was one more thing that I wanted to talk about. So, hello, Matt. You're coming. I almost ended the stream just then, but then I thought of something that I was gonna talk about. So you're lucky. All right, I'll turn on the lights for you. Oh yeah, mood lighting. All right, so for the idea. So I I watched like a. This is gonna sound silly. I watched a bunch of talent TV show bloopers and like all those classic uh angry contestants on American Idol, X Factor, stuff like that. They're so funny to me. I saw some that were new to me and some that were like classic, but I thought it was a nice refresher, of the content. It was great. I got lucky and saw Medusa was live. Yeah. So those are really funny. I also saw some really good acts, obviously, and I wouldn't say I'm a fan of those shows because I've never watched them on TV. I love the funny clips, I love the funny parts. The people who win, I don't really care about. I care about the ones that are funny. And so for some reason, this kind of inspired me to start working on this idea that I've had for almost, I would say like over 4 years probably. Because the first time I remember coming up with it was one of the times that I was visiting here a long time ago. I think when my sister, maybe like 2018 or something, possibly. But yeah, so yeah, that's about 4 years. And I wanted to come up with something to perform in front of like an open mic kind of situation. And apparently there's actually a lot of like places that do that around here, and also to other places I stay, but since I'm here right now, so I have been thinking, like, well, my idea back then was like, I don't want to just sing because my, like, I'm not, like, I like singing, it's fun, and I think I'm okay at it sometimes. But I still, I have many different voices, so it's hard to, like, pinpoint what my style is because I want to do all of the styles, I want to just talk over music and turn that into music. I want to do like the hip hop kind of thing. I like to doing an operatic style or folk or anything. Rock, alternative rock. I love all that stuff. Those are the main things that I like write. If you didn't know, I write songs. I just haven't put them out yet. So my idea was basically like I love how you guys are having a conversation about some random video games in my chat. Like, I'm glad you guys are enjoying it. So my idea is I don't want to just showcase singing. I want to show that I'm funny. That's the main thing. I want to show that I'm funny, and I want to show that I have artistic skills and that I can write music. I would not be playing on any stage. I would probably pre-record it and like have everything recorded so that I would be hands free and I wouldn't have to worry about my hands screwing up, because when I get nervous, my hands get very stiff and shaky. And I've done talent shows before, I've done plays before. It's just I've noticed when I try to play and sing at the same time, because I've only done the piano on for the talent shows. I haven't done piano and singing at the same time, and I'm sure I could get to that point. It's just I think that putting a song together first and then, just being able to freely move around and such. So here's my idea. I'm writing a song that's kind of gonna be funny and like introducing like who I am as a person, kind of, and also kind of like making fun of my anxiety. I know that sounds weird, but like I think it would be funny, because some people can relate to that, like having anxiety, being nervous, stuff like that. And not to the point where I'm like looking like pathetic, like, oh, I'm so nervous, but like being confident about being nervous. Does that make any sense? So, and I've realized that that's a good way to approach life for me, I think. And so having a song about that while having, okay, and this is gonna be a little bit of work. Well, so is the song, but still. Um, Behind me, right now, I'm thinking, well, I'll just have like a TV behind me for when I'm practicing at home, um, of an animation that I make that's like interactive. So as I'm moving around and singing, the stuff behind me will be interacting with me, and I'll kind of be like, it'll almost look like I'm part of the animation, if that makes any sense. So, like having wings behind me at one point, um, just even having like my cartoon characters coming up and talking to me, and I think that would be pretty interesting. If you guys think that's a good idea, I'm gonna start working on it slowly, because it's just one of my projects. I have a lot of projects going on. I still have my comic and everything, but I feel like that would be a decent encapsulation of my talents. If as long as had some kind of introduction, I guess. I try to make it short and sweet. Okay, now I'm gonna read comments. Um, you could listen to Jacob Banks' Kumbaya and tell me what you think. What is it? Your song? Um, yeah, a lot of people said that they would work with me on music. It's just the fact that um either they don't tell me what they want from me, or it's just like, oh yeah, one day we'll do that. um Sounds like a good idea. It's a good inversion of expectations. Okay, yeah. I've watched your content for about 3 or so years. You've come a long way with your artwork. Okay, I don't want I appreciate you saying that, but I don't really understand what people say or mean when they say, I've improved with my art. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, I drew a hyper realistic photo or hyper photorealistic drawing of the Joker when I was 13 years old, and I still would do it the exact same way now. So I'm like, what exactly have I improved on? Like doing more art? I don't know. Like, but I do appreciate you saying that. It's just like when people say that, I'm thinking, what is it that is improving about my art? Because it's hard for me to tell, because I feel like I've hit a peak with the realistic drawing, and I actually feel like sometimes I degrade in my skills because something messes up or it gets nasty, and like it's just not turning out how I wanted, stuff like that. So, anyways, let me read these comments. Um, that's honestly sounds awesome. Thank you. I hope that it would be entertaining. It would be a really short thing. I'd probably do one longer version and a shorter version for like um auditions, not like necessarily um but you know what I mean. Auditions have to be shorter than like a full song. I don't know what it would be for, but yeah. In a word, yeah, do it. That's 2 words, no 3 words. It sounds great. I hope it's something you'll love to work on. Thank you. Um, oh, wait. I wish it's just two singers. Oh, okay. Here's what I mean. Any artist has a etymology. I don't know what that means. I'm sorry. The content, attention to detail, delving into harder, more intricate things. Your skill overall has grown / matured. Okay, I don't know what etymology is, so I'm still a little confused. um, I guess you could say I have gone more intricate, but I'm not sure. Um, are you into Buddhism or something? I'm into Hinduism specifically, but I'm like rounded when it comes to religion and spirituality. I'm kind of open to a lot of things. Hinduism just really appeals to me because it's really beautiful. Um, like everything, all the what would you call it? The paraphernalia is very beautiful. And I even have I'd have to adjust the thing, but I have a little like altar over here, and it's the bottom is Christian stuff that I've been collecting. So like Catholic, other Christian stuff doesn't matter. I found, oh yeah, I haven't shown you guys my big Jesus. So yeah, there's Jesus right between an Om and a Namaste. And I guess since I'm already moving around, I'll just do it. I need to fix up that part. That's like the Japanese Buddhist one right there. That's the Hindu one. So there's all my Hindu statues and stuff. And then right at the very bottom, there's my coconut oil way over there, and then you can see my candles burning and all my cool Christian stuff down there. So yeah, I like Hinduism very much, and I like studying it a lot because it's really interesting, and I love mythology. That's my big thing, and that, like, we call it Greek mythology and Roman mythology and like Norse mythology. Those used to be their religions. Some people might still consider them their religions, so I find that really interesting. Okay. Etymology is evolution. Okay. I may have used that word in incorrect context because it refers to language. Well, I didn't understand anyway, so it's okay. But yeah, I guess, I mean, I feel like I've matured and grown. I just don't feel like my art is really any different than what I've been doing for years. That's my only like block with like understanding what people mean with that. And I do appreciate it as a compliment. I'm just like, what's the difference between this realistic picture and this realistic picture that I just drew 5 minutes ago? If that makes any sense. I don't know. I was honestly wondering, so thank you for trying to explain it. Um, Heck yeah, that's a cool little nook. Thank you. This is the first time I've done anything like this. I usually just keep all my collectibles in a box and don't really do anything with them. So, because I don't have like a ton of shelves or anything, so I saw this plastic shelf that my grandpa got for my mom or whatever, and this has been perfect to just, display all my favorite crap. And then I got another one over there with all my art stuff on it. So, yeah, I'm organized. I would love to listen to some of that stuff. What stuff do you mean specifically? Some stuff about Hinduism or something else? The second one is more better. Second one? Wait. Second shelf? second art. I'm sorry. Anyways, so yeah, now I'm like wanting to go look at like my older art and being like, is like, okay, I would say 13 years old was when I really, really started doing really good um, photorealistic drawings, art. Okay, you mean, but I don't know about that because, again, I look at my Joker drawing, my Jack Sparrow drawing, my Wybie drawing, my Dexter drawing. I did that when I was 16. That was over 10 years ago. I would not change anything about that. I wish I still had that picture, but it was a present for someone. um, but yeah, I literally could not think of any single thing that I would change about that Dexter drawing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at my art page or my art DeviantArt and facebook.com/Vanessa's Custom Art. That's where all my art is. So I challenge you. No, I'm kidding. But go look at some of my older art because I really feel like I mean, I'm a perfectionist anyways, so it's like I always try to make sure that it looks perfect, and if it doesn't, like I try to at least cover it up. Oh, your take on spirituality and wisdom and what you love about Hinduism, Indian culture. Okay, I could do that. I could do that for sure. I was thinking about making a video on Hinduism, and I probably have to write some things down and like give myself like a crash course in some of which I have been doing, but like remind myself in like a list of important things to mention and kind of give you a tour of my altar here and like maybe explain how I do pujas. Um, if you don't know what a puja is, it's like a ritual of worship, which sounds like a cult or something, but it's not at all. It's like meditation, I would say, because I meditate while doing puja. And it's just I just kind of absorb everything. The main thing, I really like the principles of Hinduism, so I'd honestly probably have to make multiple videos on my ideas about Hinduism, but I'm totally up for that. So, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I think that was all that I had to talk about today. If you have any ideas for me, if you have any suggestions, if you want to tell me if my ideas are cool or not, leave a comment down below and then leave a like if you want to. And I also still have the Amazon wish list that you can visit before my birthday on the 26th. Okay, all right, Raven Coast, you're getting all deep now. I'm gonna read your comment. From a spiritual standpoint, we all have our own pathways. Perhaps a stream or an episode as to how you discovered Hinduism and other Eastern philosophical religions. Maybe even a series. Yeah, I'd be okay with doing a series. It'd probably be live streams, maybe, because I just don't like editing. I'm sorry. um, but yeah, I would actually, okay, here's the thing. I really want to do a video with doing a review of Oh My God, the movie, because that is literally what made things click in my brain. I can't believe I just snapped. See, I can't do it now. And everything clicked in my head with how they actually view things in the world, and um it was almost like it was like an epiphany, you know. So yeah, maybe I'll start with that, but that video is definitely going to have to be edited because I want to put at least slides of the movie in it. If I can't get away with doing, using video, but that is something that I've really been wanting to do, is do a Bollywood review of Oh My God, because it's about, spirituality, and it's if you haven't seen it, oh my God, it's so worth the watch. You don't even know it's 3 hours, but it doesn't feel like 3 hours to me. But it's so interesting, so philosophical, and it was very eye-opening for me. So yeah, stay tuned for that stuff. Ben said that he might want to do some Bollywood reviews with me, so that would be fun. We've been watching a lot of them, like all the time. Since I'm still here, I've tried to end the stream twice now, and I keep talking. I watched Kuchu Kuchu Hote Hai not too long ago. That was really cute. I love Shahrukh Khan. He's awesome. I didn't know how to feel about the ending, but overall, I thought it was really cute, and I love the music. And the other night, I watched Pushpa, which is a new movie that's in theaters, and we tried to go see it in theaters, but then it didn't have subtitles, so that sucked. But hello Nissa, how are you? So wait, what was I talking about? I'm sorry, I got distracted. Oh, and yes, I saw what was the name of the movie? Tumbad. Yeah. Tumbad. Tambbad. I think that's what it was called. So Pushpa was about sandalwood smugglers, red sandalwood smugglers in India, and it was a Telugu film, but they had dubbed it in Hindi, and then the subtitles were in English. That was interesting. It was a really good movie, and the music is really freaking good. I love it. Like, one of the songs gets me like fucking pumped, like ready to do anything. And then Tumbad. I watched Tumbad, and that was a fucking good movie. We went to go see the new Ghostbusters movie at Rot. I was wondering if it would be good because they weren't trying to make it like all politically correct and stuff. It looked like it was gonna be good, especially because it has the Stranger Things boy in it. He's awesome. So yeah, Tumbad was about. It was a horror movie, and it was so good. Probably the only Bollywood movie I've seen so far that didn't have musical numbers, but it still had music that was relevant to the situation playing in the background. So that was really interesting. Almost every single Bollywood movie has music video style like productions in their things like multiple times. It's really good. It's a continuation, not a reboot. Okay, that's good. The Ghostbusters movie. I saw Peacemaker. I've never heard of Peacemaker. Have I? Wait. No. Peacemaker with John Cena? Is that what you're talking about? Because I do want to see that. I'm a big fan of The Boys. I'm sure it's not going to be like that, but I was very curious. I actually did like him in the Suicide Squad. And Flula, I'm so happy Flula got he got a big role. Okay, it wasn't that big, but he might have died, but he still got a good role in the Suicide Squad, and I was so proud of him. Oh, okay, so it is the John Cena one. I do want to see that. I'm curious about that. Can also recommend the French Dispatch and Hasaguchi. I was wondering about Hasaguchi. If it's like informational and kind of historical, then I might be interested. But I don't like Gucci, so I'm like, what is it about necessarily? The French Dispatch, I don't remember what that one is about. I'm guessing it's about a French dispatch. So, anyways, Tumbad was about a demon. I almost said curse, but no, it's a demon. Um, that is very greedy because he was like the goddess's favorite son, and then he wanted to take everything for himself. So she like blocked him off from the world and made sure that nobody ever worshipped him. Which it's not a real demon in Hindu mythology or scripture, but it is similar to what happened to Indra because he was cursed to not be worshipped ever, even though some people still worship it. But anyway, so it's about a demon. This guy or this kid, his grandma is like infected by the demon. Like if you get bit by this demon, you turn into like a disgusting demon yourself, basically. And it was really, really freaking cool. The ending was awesome. I was kind of expecting what happened, but not really. I actually thought that something was going to happen to a different character. And if you watch it, oh my god, it's really freaking good. And again, all these are in subtitles, obviously. But I like subtitles. I read subtitles anyways when I'm watching English story or movies and TV shows. So if you don't mind subtitles, then then check these movies out because they're really freaking good. And I'm really excited to watch more horror, more everything from them. Even the action movies. I watched some Doom, and it was great. Because they're just so funny and ridiculous. It's not just action; it's also comedy. So that's what I like about Bollywood movies. It's like all the goodness of the '90s, Hollywood, and like ridiculousness, and people weren't afraid to do things or make certain jokes or whatever. So, yeah, Bollywood movies. There's a shit ton on Netflix. Seriously, Oh My God is on Netflix. Padman is on Netflix. Ruhi is on Netflix. Watch all of these. So yeah. All right. Now that I'm done with my Bollywood rant. Thank you guys for sticking around. I really appreciate you watching. Again, for like the third time, you can go to my Amazon wish list and send me stuff for my birthday on the 26th if you want, and I give free photo sets and or videos with every gift that I get. So thank you again today for sending me my replacement chargers. I really appreciate it. All right, and good night. I hope you have a wonderful night. Peace.